you know what? I have to
What
call.
are you going to Google it?
No, I have to call BS on that
Why?
because I've been doing this for 54 years and I've never heard that in my life.
Okay,
So
are we going to bet some money on this?
no, because I keep losing. Okay, Tony, I don't want anybody to see this, but go get the spear gun. Hey everybody, welcome back to Florida Exotic. We just came out here to do something, but by the way, Happy New Year, and ask Glenn what we did on New Year's. Worked.
Yeah, we worked.
Yeah, we did. It's just another day. But anyway, we're on a scavenger hunt. By that we mean we're coming out here. I'm looking for about 10 or 12 haps and 10 or 12 peacocks. So these are in scavenger hunt because they're scattered all over. And you know we've called tanks here like
Aquariums.
So what we do is, guys overcatch because we always make sure we got extras in the warehouse. And then they bring them out here when they finish it a week, and then eventually somewhere along the line I offer them to somebody. Somebody took 20 of each, so I'm gonna go. We're probably gonna go to 5 or 6 tanks to get them. So that's why it's a scavenger hunt.
Yep.
So here we go.
Finding things where they're not supposed to be.
Yeah. I mean, there's another aquarium right there. That's a Tanganyikan aquarium. It's got everything under the sun in it. But anyway, we fill these fish up in here. Sometimes there's 30 fish in here. Sometimes there's 60 fish in there. But I'm using this new net. We got to cut a handle down. The guy, local guy, sold them to us. He was done with them. So these are great. But if you're not careful, they'll bop you in the head.
Yeah, you'll whack somebody.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've almost poked Glenn's eye out a couple times. So anyway, again, we're looking for haps and peacocks. And I'm looking for pretty nice sized stuff. So here we go. And Glenn, I know the other day you were talking about how do you tell how do I tell the difference in all these different peacocks? And all I can tell you is I've just seen them for a million years. I mean, if I had to sit down and say, well, how do you distinguish this peacock from that peacock? I'd tell you just by knowing them. This is a big, like, talk about aquarium. This is an old timer.
That's neither a hap or
No. Look at the.
Nope, lift him out.
This is a red ancestris, a short finner. That was a male. So that's what I'm saying. This aquarium. Here's a Traumatichinus fiber guy, peacock type. By the way, peacocks their name is really Alana Cara. I call them peacocks, period, the end.
So
here's a nice hap living stony. This thing in the lake is really cool. They lay down sometimes in the sand like they're dead and wait for a fish to come by and snatch them.
So I went down a rabbit hole.
Yes.
And actually, I've got water on the lens, so let me just clean that off real quick. So I did a search on the difference between a hap and Aluna Cara peacocks. And what I found out was that Aluna Cara peacocks are actually a subgenus of haplochromas.
No way.
Oh, that's what the interwebs said.
The what?
You know, the internet. It must be right.
Well, you know what? I have to call.
Are you going to Google it?
No, I have to call BS on that.
Why?
Because I've been doing this for 54 years and I've never heard that in my life.
Okay,
So,
are we going to bet some money on this?
no, because I keep losing.
Who are you calling?
Spencer.
Oh.
Spencer Jack. He's my resident genius. Spencer, listen. I just heard something from Glenn and I can't believe it's true. He said that Alana Caras are actually a subspecies, genus off of haplochromides. Yeah, what? Really. So there really is no such thing as when I'm calling something Hapchromis venustus, Hapchromis livingstone, Hapchromis ali, I'm wrong? Well, I'm not changing. You knew I wouldn't change. All right. Well, thanks for the info. I didn't bet on it, so I'm okay. Bye.
Ah.
He said it's right. I would. I mean, that's okay. So here's the deal then, I guess. Like here's a Lichenochromis acuticeps. So I imagine this is under Haplochromis, chromides, and then it's Lichenochromis is the genus name. And how do I have to learn that?
No, we don't. We call our fish what we call them. I mean,
I'm too old to change. You know that. I mean, I don't. I write my own invoices by hand. That drives you crazy. That was another tremendous. Here's a nice albino peacock.
beautiful.
Now I don't even call them peacocks. I call them Alanacaras. I mean, not Alanacaras. I call them peacocks. That's what I've been calling them for ages. Here's a nice Mbuna, a Marum fuliborni. Nice. He might have become a breeder.
So one of the other things most of the haps are your larger predatory.
Here's an Autopherix lithobase. Now this is under haps too. This is the yellow blaze. We've got an excellent group of them. A lot of people, they don't check them out when they breed them, and they lose this right here, this nose yellow. It's just like the black stripe on the.
Now some people call that the Z rocks, and where did that name come from?
It's Zimbabwe rock. Yeah, I have people call me that. I have people call them and order fish all different ways. I don't.
Well, I know. I see orders all the time, and I have to come in and ask you for the name of it, and it's been a name that nobody's used for 20 years.
Yeah, I
and
ignore them.
It's like something else.
I ignore them. I don't want to, I don't know if I'm stubborn, old. I guess I'm all those things. But anyway, so now we're going to move and go somewhere. Keep looking for haps. You want to carry the hap bucket?
I've got a bucket, our scavenger hunt of a bucket of 2 haps.
Right. You only got 2 so far?
Yep.
We got to get 10. Salvador's getting 12. Not somebody got. And I know down here I got bucos, and I guess bucos are now. Yeah, bucos are part of haps. I understand that. That's not a problem for me. Oh, but you're gonna hold that bucket? I'll just put them in there.
Yep.
Okay. But well, these fish are speeding around all over the place. I think these are Notitania, Buccochromis Notitania, and they're a cool fish. I would say get a Christie for him too, but I'm not going into that white tub. I chased those Christie I needed yesterday. I chased them for 20 minutes. And I don't know how they get.
But were there more males in color in the tub? There are, yeah, because we were in it the day earlier this week. And
but they go into those cracks.
It was a nightmare.
They go into the cracks. Bucco Notitania. Nice fish.
Beautiful.
And that,
Yep.
and this is, they're going to get better color than that when they get bigger. But this is a good size for this guy. And even the young ones here have color.
Iridescence.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep working. I might swing by that Christie. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to drive myself crazy. It's been it hadn't been a long week, but here's another aquarium right here. Oh, I could put in here, Glenn? In the haps?
Those are Victorians.
I know, but they're haps. In my mind, they're haps. Unless they're not big enough. If they're not, they may not be big enough. Those Trets over there, I think it is so cool how when they see you and the little babies are all over the tank, that male starts whipping its body. And all the little babies run down to the female where she's hanging out and hide. I think it's just incredible. They must be, when they hit it in the water, they must be doing some kind of vibration that says, run for it, guys. That's big enough. Is that for it?
That's beautiful. Yes, they are for it.
Dude, that's a nice hat.
I need to see it. Dun, dun, dun.
Tomato?
Tomato, potato.
Yeah.
Oh, there was some domestic violence on the farm.
What happened?
It looks like the male Freddie
Uh-oh.
took out the female
Well,
in my secret
I
tank.
think what happened was the male Freddie probably went out for New Year's Eve and thought the female stayed home and didn't go party. Then he came home, she'd been out partying, and he got angry. Well, you know what? Are there babies in there?
Yeah, we've got to break it down.
Look at those tiger haps in there.
Yeah,
That's
they're going
ridiculous.
crazy.
Oh, I would chase around that Johnsonite, but yeah, I will. But I know, I mean, you can see how many are in there. And yet, trying to catch one in color is a joke. Don't let me bash you with this crazy net. I mean, they just know how to use those corners.
Yeah, and it's a smaller tank. It's like they bounce back and forth.
I'm gonna try one or two times, then I'm done here. I'm not gonna let it. It'll frustrate me.
Yeah,
and
you know, we need to have custom nets made for these white toes.
Just, yeah, the width. There's a beautiful one right there.
Oh, got him. Winner, chicken haplachromis.
This is Protomelus ornatus in my book, in my ancient book. Hapernatus. Nice fish.
Get them in the light.
Not very many people have that fish anymore. It's got the weird lips. There used to be a fish called labrosis that had these, I mean, if you could picture a jester's hat,
I've got the hat bucket here.
a jester's, you know, an old court jester with the wraparound, that's what they look like. Now, I got haps here somewhere. I think they're on the next row. Oops. Now here's, this is actually a, I would more call this a Tanganyikan
Aquarium.
aquarium, but I noticed the other day when I was thinking about coming out here perhaps, I got two of them in here. Well, I got three of them. Maybe I don't need that one. So we even got haps in here in this Tanganyikan tank. So, I'm having a brain, what do you call it, when we can't think of something?
Brain fart, brain
Yes.
fog.
Yes, this is. I'm having one right now. This is white dorsal capatochromis, and then there's also Zurius, which is we call Auratus. And here's an actual Alanacara. And then in there with it, we've got big old giant Congo Ret motus, Cyanus dictus. These are the bipedals. Look at the teeth on that thing. Look at that. This is where the male and the female will share responsibility for the babies. Pass them back and forth. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 8.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
7?
Yep.
Oh yeah, there you go. These are peacocks. They're smaller. Gold Abitochromis. Gorgeous. Now this is, holy mackerel, this is everything under the sun. Lots of peacocks, I mean lots of haps in here. I'm so stubborn with my names. You know, I should just go ahead and bite the bullet. No, I'm not doing it. It's too old. Glenn's trying to get me to go do my invoices. He said, you know, he watches me. He said, you know, you write, when an order comes in, you write it down off the order. Then you rewrite it to catch the guys. And all you have to do is set it up to do this and then do that and do that. So easy for him to say, but Glenn will tell you, he'll come show me something, do on the computer. Come back 10 minutes later and I'm looking at him going, well, I can't figure it out. which I just showed you. So he knows what he's facing. There.
What do we get? Stop.
He got red shoulder. All right, now in here, some of these guys are a little bit big, but it doesn't matter.
Nice bucco. Big
Yep.
one.
Tiger hat. That's a big Swiss. Okay. Yeah, there's another bucco right here I can give him. It's really big.
Is that a trout?
All right, here's a Moriai.
Moriai.
They get the big old, the males when they get bigger get a huge hump on their head. Okay. Here's an albino Taiwan reef. Again, I call it a hat. What do you got in there? Well, let's take a few extras in it just in case.
1, 2,
This
3, 4,
guy-
5, 6, 7, 8,
I'm
9,
not
10.
even trying to tell you what this is because this is that goofy thing, and only Tony remembers the name because he checks this.
Holotania.
Nope,
Heterodon.
nope.
Uh,
It begins with a P, I think.
Promelia.
Preorbitalis.
That's
Yes.
it. They look like a big sand eater.
Yeah, they are. They're like a sand sifter. And here looks like a Borlei.
Beautiful.
So what do we got?
I've got 11. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 10.
10? Let's go. An extra one.
11.
And you know what? I'll put this in because they can bring them right back out. Fire hat. I'll do this. I'll use this one. How about that?
Yep, I like him.
Okay. Now the only thing I don't like in there is this guy because he's too small. Taiwan. So we still got 10, right? But I think just to be
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these guys inside and we're going to put them in cubbies. We'll show you know. I don't know. Another Moriai. We're going to put them in cubbies in the warehouse. So we're going to walk in there and do it.
How many peacocks? How many peacocks? Hap peacocks do you
Well,
have?
what I'd like to do is go to the peacocks that are over there and catch it and dump these through and pick out I want a really good selection for them. Okay. So off we go. Be back with you in a minute. So these are what we call cubby holes. And Glenn made them up and they're just dividers so we can keep these fish apart. So I'm just going to label all of these guys. Nothing, I'm not going to call them their names because they're being sold as assorted. And the other guys right there are young tomatoes. Beautiful. And then what we do is we cover them up. And this is kind of cool because what we used to do was put these guys in buckets and then put a lid on it. Well, they'd bust the butt, they'd push the bucket off, they'd jump out, they'd end up with each other, and then they would, I hate to say it, but they would beat each other senseless. Can I have that thing behind you, Glenn? Okay. All right. So then what we do is just stick tags on them. Haps. 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 And they know who they're going to. So the guys will put bags on here and they'll pack them up. Then Salvador is getting his haps and his peacocks, Mauna Kea, and he'll add it to that. Down there is, I'll show them to you, they're nice. This is, a lot of people call it white knight, but I call it albino electric blue, which I probably shouldn't because it does not have a red eye. But a lot of people call it albino electric blue. But it's really white knight because their eye's not red. I think, oh, you know what? Did you notice that not covered? sometimes we get frustrated because you're supposed to cover this immediately. And we even drop, we usually, also you notice we're using kind of low tanks. By that I mean the pipe's low.
The water level.
Yeah, but these guys will easily jump this easily. And this lithorbait down here is not covered. Maybe they didn't cover them because they're going to put more fish in there. I'll give them that. Plus, they were out partying on New Year's Eve, so they might be a little bit under the weather. I don't party anymore. All right, so now what we're going to do is take these peacocks, go out, dump and catch out of another assorted tank, and pick a good variety. Because right now I think there's too much fiber guy looking things in there. We're going to go right over there, Glenn. This is another one of our, they actually brought this in this week because I had two customers who wanted two different sizes on peacocks. And we're way oversized on our fish. People get them and they say, no way that's what you're calling them. But that's one of our things, is to give a little bit bigger than they expect. Like that's albino Eureka. And okay, I have plenty of those. Here's a sunshine. It's not gigantic, but I might put it in there because I don't think I have sunshine color in there. It's still bigger than what expecting. And here's another albino. So I think I got enough to choose from. There's a better one, bigger. We have about 5 different types of albinos. This is an albino strawberry. This is the red up top. This is an albino sunburst, we call it. Came from the sunshine. All right, here it goes. Dump them. Rwanda, maybe I'll put that in there. One of the meanest fish that ever come on the pike. I don't know why, but some of these fish are notorious biters. So we separate them out. So now I'm going to I'll bring in 11. Try to get a little various color. I'll use this peacock albino. I'm going to use this fiber guy type. Let's see what this guy is. Bicolor. Oh my God, hold still. This is an albino strawberry, a little bit bigger. 4. Red shoulder. 5. That lamont is too small. I'm gonna put this sunshine in. 6. We have 2 types of sunshine, Malarian and Banshee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So we're gonna start calling them hap sunshines?
Yeah, you bet it. That's exactly what you're gonna see. No, 7. We're gonna call them 8. That means, it's just like 9. That means like people who won't, the VC10, for example, that me and Andy name, is now hap Malomo. Well, that's not even right because it's not even hap, so it's probably not hap Malomo anymore. I couldn't keep up with this. It took me 50-something years to learn what I know. Now you want me to start all over again?
Tony just handed me a note. We've got to catch a couple of phenos, so let's cut out and then we'll head over there.
Okay. Those big ones?
Yeah, the biggie
Lord,
ones.
I hate going in there.
I know,
For 2 of them?
They're so pretty.
I understand that, but every time I go in there, I go, oh.
All right, we'll be back.
Okay, now, Tony, kind of drop it in there and then we'll roll the net. Because I don't want him running by me. But I don't want to, it's kind of, you know which one I want, right, Tony?
That one right
He's
there.
in. Oh, he got, did we get him?
Lift
Got
up.
one of them.
Are you sure?
Unless that's not the one you want, and you wanted the smaller one.
Well,
Yeah. But he ordered 2 of them.
yeah. Yeah, I know. Amazing, huh? Whoa.
Wow.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's take a run down. If you, yeah. I mean, if we can catch, let's see. Huh? Tony, I got a guy who wants next week wants some actual males and females. So how many? See that guy right there, Tony? And the other guy in there with the spot. That's not good enough, is it? No. No. Okay.
There was another small one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it up. Don't go any. Hold a second. Let me get ready. I see him too. Just relax.
So it might be the one with the green screen, the lip.
You're talking about the one sitting right in front of you? Just went under your net?
Yeah.
All right.
So it might be the one with the messed up lip.
No, the one with the messed up, it wasn't really a messed up lip. You know, sometimes these things freak me out because they get, oh, no, they get, they're actual chipping. Oh, crap, son of a, you. Okay, Tony, I don't want anybody to see this, but go get the spear gun. Every now and then we have to catch one of these guys with a spear gun, and we let it recuperate for a couple days. Okay, we're going to try not to catch anything but that dude, right? Yeah. Where is he? You know, by the time we chase all around.
Yeah, but we're not going to chase, we're going to look for him.
Okay. You know, some of these guys.
And this has turned into a very real scavenger hunt.
Yes, it is.
Dun,
Well,
dun, dun.
you know, and us saying we don't want to catch the whole thing because we don't want to drag them up, we're actually, I think it's right there, Tony. See it coming your way? See it? Right there? It's going right now. It's going back here. You just went by us. It's right there, Tony. Look.
Yep.
Okay. This guy has learned the net, but we're going to
There
get
he goes. Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Hold on.
Quickly,
He's in there,
He's
he's
in
in there.
deep. Go up.
Whoa.
Ding, 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 ding. Winner, winner.
Got him. Okay, and look, it looks like there's four females in here. That's cool.
I'm on my way. Hold on. Want to see it. There's buckets in my way. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay,
Pina colada, star sapphire.
done?
I am. Is that a hap or a peacock?
Yeah, it is. It's a hap. It's a hap. Placida chromis. Okay, everybody, thanks for being here, and we'll catch you next week.
Adios.
See you later.